Welcome to Alpha Field Test. Today we are doing experimental weapons and gear of the Vietnam War. First off, we have the Colt 607 with a 5-inch muzzle brake and a 3x20 Colt scope. Below that's a 1970 Red Dot. And you have the Colt 607 with a 3.5-inch muzzle brake. This was the first car being made before the Colt XM177, as you see below, with the M79 cut down blooper attached. Off to the right, you have the Colt 607 with a 4-inch flash hider and the XM148 40mm grenade launcher with a 40-round magazine. My personal all-time favorite rifle. Next up, we have the Lincoln USMC mag pouch with the magazine flaps, 330-round magazines. He had the USMC horizontal M14 mag pouch. Held two 20-round magazines horizontal. The experimental footprint jungle boot was made to trick the NVA when Special Forces were walking through the jungle to think it was more NVA or VC. There's also a sandal version made as well. Next, you have the experimental body armor for the USMC. It's made with flap jacket. It also has ceramic plates in it. The center vest can also detach and be worn as a ballistic vest without the fragmentation vest below it. Then you have the Bionichi ambidextrous holster made specifically for the MPs. Next up, we have the rubberized lightweight tropical rucksack. This was the smaller pack before the Alice pack, and it's bigger than the standard ARVN and Army pack, which was closely designed about the same as the M67 Field pack. USMC is seen below. Now the M67 Field pack attached to a special H harness that had hooks on the shoulder and buttons down the webbing that this pack would attach to. If you look closely on the right one, you can see a button by the bayonet that it would attach. Held field rations out front and whatever else on the inside of, and then your bayonet and whatever else it had. You can hold your e-tool down the middle. This is my favorite pack. Extremely rare, extremely expensive. The cheapest one I found so far was $400. The most expensive one I found so far was $1,500. Next up is the experimental pilot belt kit and the experimental pilot leg survival kit. It had this big fold-out kit, as you see on top, that had a lot of different survival components. The green case in the middle was made out of metal or aluminum, which could also double as a frying pan or a boiling pan for water. Inside the leg holster, it also fit that. It fit the survival kit in it, but it also had a pouch in the middle for a strobe light and a pilot survival knife. Both of these kits are also rare and extremely expensive as well. Mostly everything on here is rare and expensive, if you could find it. Last up, the precursor to the Humvee, experimental XR311, 1969. This was their attempts to make a utility vehicle after the Jeep. As you can see, this has a lot of early features of the standard Humvee, but it's definitely vastly different. I think it's pretty cool. I've never seen one of these before until recently. There's many different models. This one has a M60 on it. I've seen other ones with M60s and 40mm grenade launchers. I've seen some with tow missiles on them. I've seen a couple different versions. But I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll do more. If you like this, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you. Have a blessed day.